Hello everyone and welcome back to Paper Mario the Origami King. Last time? I don't remember. Wrong button. Last time was before I started moving and now I successfully moved. I have no idea what happened last. Oh yeah, I remember now. I dreamed to meet a real ancient one. We went to the Fire Elemental Temple and did that. That's what we did last time. This time, we read the professor's notes. Would you like to review my... Yes. All four toes line their eyes, Shroomy Temple shall arise. Above the desert mushroom rise, go spark of flame within their eyes. Find 6 devout and gather all, the fire spirits they will call. Meet the elemental sing, the ritual is like a game, the 6 devout will back this claim. So, we got the fire elemental, that has to do with the 6 devout at the end. And I'm guessing these 4, I'm pretty sure we found 4 of them, leave the ancient text to me. We found them before, we've never been inside, but I know we could have gone inside. Oops. Ooh, that's a lot of stairs. For you, I mean. Thanks for carrying me so often. Do you think we're in this Linky Tower's head yet? Looks like it. I'm guessing those are the eyes there. We have something to read here. To find my eye would be a feat, unless you look around my feet. I've had the translation in my notes. Press L to read it. We've already found this one, actually. I just thought something looked weird and dug there. And there was a stone. Hey, it's a cute little window where you can see outside or place little knick-knack. Should we try putting something there to see how it looks? Manhole hook! I don't think it'll fit. Ah. Diamond jewel, even though it looks more like emerald. Oh, it fits perfectly. How cute! You fool! Emerald is green! Oh, the stone you put in there is sparkling so brightly. What's happening other than this pretty light show? Oh. Oh gosh. It's unleashing its Eye of Shining Justice, apparently. Is it the right eye? I don't remember which eye it is that shows that. Never mind. Why is Olivia on the ground? Was the shaking that intense? What was all that shaking? Why did we just fall? Why did we all fall down? What just happened? Who knows? But it seems like I could have done that forever ago. Look at that lanky guy. Isn't he a little different? Isn't he facing a different direction now? Maybe he just wanted to look at something different. Maybe, but it looks like he started drawing something on the floor over in this direction. Let's go see if we can do the same with the other 3. Mostly because I don't actually know where they are. I already tried digging in between those 3 cactus, I think. There's one over this way. Oh wait, there's that up there. I think this is the lower one. Yeah. First order of business, get you out of the way, and... anything here? Just a bunch of coins? Kind of open for several. There's a lot of confetti in these things for some reason. Don't know why. There's so much sand, which is... oh, that sounds annoying. There's gotta be a lot of sand in this shoe. I was going fast enough to break that game. There we go. Oh wait, have I not been here yet? How could you tell that was me? I gotta work on my cactus impression. Right, there's another toad here. As well as what seems to be a new enemy. Did you know that we all have skeletons inside our bodies? Because it was on the outside, I get it. Morbid stuff, huh? Okay. I need closure. Yeah, I hate to bring it to you, Crow, but I am immune when I'm in a cutscene like this. Free at last. Can I really? That's one way to escape a cutscene. Anyway, it feels like I should dig in between these cactuses. Oh! Another emerald stone. Triangle jewel. Triangle gem, though, is being protected by 2 cacti. Oh. Diamond shape, not diamond color. That makes a lot more sense. Also, I don't remember where these things are. It just seemed like a suspicious place to dig. And this like seems like a place I want to run these guys over with. They'll just respawn anyway. Grab the coins for that, and I think we just need to head into the statue now, unless I'm missing something. Which I hope I'm not. There is, of course, just a couple holes around here. Let's get those first, I guess. Also a couple toads. Ah, thanks for this. This is Scorching Sandpaper West, by the way. Proud home to the region's 4 mysterious towers. So all the toads rescued here. Also, I just realized I am, I guess not incredibly injured, but somewhat injured. A bench would be nice right about now. But for now, we have another statue going. Wow, it's still another one. This is the tall one. Is this one the tallest yet? I think they're all the same height. But this one has a triangle gem, and we just happened to find one. Ooh, it's glowing. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh wait, these things count as non-bottomless holes. Beneath the feet of the twins entwined in needles. There, the eye you'll find. That translation in my notes. You can press L to read it anytime. I'll never read it. I already had the manhole hook for this one. Oh wait, wrong thing. So many things to use manhole hook on, and of course none of them will work. Nothing happened. This big jar is filled with water or something, isn't it? But it's all dark and ooky. I don't think it's water, so I wouldn't drink it, Mario. Ew, it smells bad too. Please consider this a second warning against drinking the water. Hey Mario, want to take a sip? Anyway, we've seen this stuff before. Whoa, it's spinning. Could this be the Fire Elemental's magic circle? We've seen this last time, and I'm gonna skip it again. Yeah, still gonna go with the rule of if I see it once I skip it the second time. Anyway, if you remember correctly, that is, I'm guessing, oil? Olivia, you burned up! Amazing! They didn't teach us in school, and I minored in regenerative imitation. Immolation? No, it really lit up the space. Oh my gosh, set all that black water on fire! No, it's bright in here. Oh, good. Lighting sure makes a difference. It seems to make a difference there as well. The second Eye of Shining Justice is ready to do whatever it does. Say, that symbol's starting to look familiar, isn't it? I knew it was going to happen this time, so I didn't fall down. Good job, Olivia and everyone else learning from their mistakes. Surely there's not an easier way like floating to handle that. I'm sure she'll figure it out eventually. Oh, this one changed direction too. I mean, I figured it would. There's 2 left. Let's go get them as soon as I get this thing. Give me the money. Oh, speaking of money, we just get golden boots. That is technically money. We're gonna get sand in those, aren't we? Before I do leave, let's fight this guy. Oh, we have Galoombas here as well. Right, do I know what these things are? No, so why don't we find out? Grover. I also want to try using these gold boots out. I don't think we've shown these off. We might have with the hammer, but they just give a lot of gold coins and deal a lot of damage. We have a gold hammer here, so let's use it as well. I'm pretty sure that they give us gold based on how much durability we use. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure how to find out. But it's still a pretty good boost in money. Also, those crow guys are airborne, so keep that in mind. It seems like some of these gold and shiny spots are actually refreshing, which kind of makes sense. Ow! I just ran into a wall there. Ah, I'll be fine. Right, let's get this one here. And then I think we know where the other two are. There is an entirely optional area here based on the fact that I think I know where the two other areas are, though. I'm sure we'll make that its own episode, but we have explored there a little bit before. Right then, Scorching Sandpaper Far West. Start digging up these holes, getting us some flashy boots. Nice find. There's another one here, and based on the fact that these are shiny, if we find a lone cactus, I'm expecting to find something else. But we found the Mega Paper Macho Pokey. All the collectible treasure here as well. Looks like we already have found the toad here, but still quite a few coins to grab. And you're not in front of this cactus. Nothing is. Just a bunch of good gold coins. Also, I'd like to point out, from what I've been able to find out on my past playthrough, this area and the past area are the only two areas in the game where you can get golden items. Why? I don't know. Eclipse the sun around the lake. The buried eye is yours to take. That translation. Okay, we don't know where that is yet. I think I might have an idea. Okay, you want to skip the whole performance this time? Yeah. I really like the music for that, but still, I don't have the time. Luckily, if the music is copyrightable, I haven't been gotten by it yet, though I highly doubt it. Summon our boot back, because I don't actually know where it is. Being able to summon something like this would actually be extremely convenient. Anyway, bad timing for that Pokey. I'll see you when I think I find the gem. So, if I am correct about this, up here maybe? No. View the notes. No, not the Holotome Earls. Hold on. Ancient slabs, that's what I wanted. Next one, yeah. Eclipse is allowed in a bundle lake. A buried eye is your to take. So the eclipse sun obviously refers to the sun that got put out for some reason. And I guess it's somewhere over here. Oh, hold on. There we go! Round Jewel, found by the lakeshore. That's actually kind of smart. You have to line up the big circle structure with the sun. Which I guess that thing could eclipse the sun as well, technically. But I'm not sure if it actually matters. For now, we do not need to go here yet, actually. I'll meet you back in the tower. Well, that actually did not take that long. Either way, we know what to do here. Of course, if you wanted to, you could also find these 4 jewels, and you don't even have to enter the towers to find them based on what I've seen so far. The 3rd Shining Eye of Justice, this time it's actually an eye, because it's circle-ish. Only 1 left. The toad still fell over. Professor, are you okay? Oh yeah, sorry about that. I suppose I'm not as swashbuckling as some of my colleagues. You managed to stay, you managed to keep your footing last time. So as long as you did it once, that's impressive. The first time, no one can blame anyone. No one expected that thing to move. Now this tower is facing a new direction too. They must all do that, huh? Yep. And we only have 1 left. So let's head straight there, shall we? Actually, while we are here, let's do this. Need to keep an eye on those 2. Okay, that one got mixed up with another one. The one here I know for sure. I think I know where the other one is, but I can't be 100% sure. That's right! Here? Ish? Somewhere? Nope! Yeah, I'm gonna grab this and refresh the puzzle. I'm not gonna be able to remember where that other guy went. Oh, he was there. I really did lose him. Wow. Alright, don't blink. He's staying kind of by himself. Also, I'm realizing you could just use the toad sensor if you can't find it. I have no idea what that word is, but we completed the puzzle. For now, let's just head up the tower. It looks like it's a square one this time. I love finding these tall, lanky guys. Yes, and I see a cactus that likely has something we can dig up in front of it. Give me the goods. That's not the goods I wanted. Alright, let's read this first. Neither walls the ways of fires placed, either by the earthen gates. I actually think I know where that is. Real quick, let's just activate the elemental power. And I am going to meet you in the right area for this, because it is not nearby here. Right then, this area, turns out it's not optional. I actually need to go here, and I think some of you might see where. Right, first off, let's take you down. Not that easy, and we do have a fireplace here. Did you, what the, you just walked through a wall. What? Okay? Well, the fireplace was it. Or was a bunch of coins, but not the solution to the puzzle. We need to find somewhere else. Let's try the middle of here. Down a bit. Hey, like 2 or 3 coins, yay! Anyway, we have another fireplace here. Still not the answer, but that tells me there's stuff in front of every fireplace. So even if we don't get them all, it's still gonna be able to get them, all of them, even if there's nothing required. Also, we have not fought a dry bones yet. I was gonna fight that one there, but he kind of went down in 1 hit. I kind of like being a snake, especially around here. Sand snakes and ruined temples. Classic. You probably play a druid in D&D or something. Never done it myself, but they seem interesting. I do like how the boos have like a second face. Ow. Oh, great. Well, let's get this snake here. Sorry for hiding like that. I'm just a bit shy. Also, your books look really scary to a snake. That is kind of understandable. That's the last of the toads, actually. And non-bottomless holes, right? Where's this last paper macho guy? I want to take him down. There. Let's see if I can just wait here for him to turn around. That works. Well, you're down now. I don't actually need most of that confetti. Give me the money. And we have one last fireplace to check. I think. Okay, it was a bit lower, but we got the square jewel. Found among the ruins of a village. I meant to call the boot car, but I'll meet you back at the tower. No, how do I summon the boot car? There I go. And we're here. I already set the fire ablaze. And now I just need to put the jewel in. The toad, I just realized that toad there went to look at it. I'm wondering if the others did now too. And it made a tortoise symbol. It took 4 eyes of shining justice just to equal the power of 1 tortoise. Wait, I don't need to fall down, do I? I'm floating. Well, let's go activate this tortoise symbol, shall we? Yep, this one turned also. Well, we know where we need to go. It's not actually that far, just through here and out and down. It should just be right around here. Ah, Professor, this is where the yellow streamer seems to end. We know it goes deeper, but we can't take down to reach the spool and disconnect it. Very well, allow me to translate the ancient inscription. I never read this, really? When darkness looms, the desert sand entombs the temple of shrooms. Oh no, it doesn't say anything about how to get into the sand. My goodness, it must be a reference to the temple of shrooms. Could it be that the ancient temple is buried here, slumbering beneath the sand? Oh, that'd be amazing! I'm imagining falling asleep under the sand without a bed or blankets or anything like that. Maybe when we wake up the temple to get to the streamer, we can ask it how it did that. Well, this looks different. Did something light up? Was this here before? Oh, could it be an Earth Elemental magic symbol? One way to find out. No, I did not mean to read that. I meant to jump. Yeah, I'm still skipping these. Who needs HD dirt when you have HD... Or, that's not even HD sand. That looks like the magic sand stuff that, like, stays together underwater. Oh, hey, that glowing spot's new. Goodness, this must be the Temple of Shrooms itself. So this is what I meant by desert, sand, and tombs. Ah, the ancient ones did love a good cryptic hint. Now that the temple is awake, do you think we can follow the streamer? It leads into the cracks, see? You're right, the streamer certainly appears to terminate inside the temple. Come on, let's find the entrance. So, of course, there's still sand on the temple. We have some breakable pots here with just normal stuff in it. There's the entrance, but I want to do one thing first. after you activate the temple, something unlocks. Something that eluded me my first playthrough forever, and is the one thing I actually had to look up a guide for. It is this hidden. If I take my car back over here, it's a loading zone. That's right. This counts as a treasure you have to find. And it is really hard to find. It doesn't appear until after you open up the temple. And even then, there's no indication you can go behind the temple. It just is there. The only reason I knew it was around this area in the first place was because like the game was like, oh yeah, it tells you what number things each are, and I just looked it up that number and was able to find it that way. Yes, it seems this may be the final resting place of the ancient king of Shroomis. I've also discovered that sort of safety mechanism was responsible for burying the temple in the sand. When the sun went out, the temple retreated into the earth for safekeeping. Oh, so the temple wasn't just taking a nap or something? No, it's a king's temple. So it's designed this way to ward off intruders, interlopers, infidels, and unauthorized visitors. In any case, we should be quite careful as we explore. The temple is almost certainly rigged with traps. Does this mean every night the temple would just go underground? Because the sun doesn't appear during, like, the day or whatever. And, oh, sorry. Yeah, there's origami spiders in here. We should be careful of those guys. Where's a save block? Well, not there. That's an enemy. Please give me 3 actions to try something. Only 2. Actually, I'm not going to be able to flee from this fight. Oh, okay, I see. There we go. I don't remember if we fought these guys before, but this is a required battle. We got Scuttlebugs. Oh yeah, we have fought these before. These appeared on the Princess Peach. But they appear here as well. I am going to be prioritizing using my gold equipment. It is decently powerful, but I can get more powerful equipment from the money I get from it. Anyway, I'm going to go through one more room, and if there is not a save block, I'm just going to go back to another place or something. I really don't know what else to do. Alright, let's see. There's obviously something over there. There's a block over here. We need that for 100%. Also, it's a free shiny shroom. Who doesn't like shiny shrooms? Hitting that does nothing. Can I... You can't go over there. The left sign is more useful. How do we get the left sign? Ah, dead end, or is it? In archaeology, one never knows. Ah, I thought it would do some big super jump thing. That glows when we go there. My guess is there's something I gotta pull out of the sand somewhere, but I don't know where. There is a pathway over here, so let me check that out again. I have one one last idea, and I don't think it's a solution. Unless there was hidden blocks somewhere, is what I was thinking. Oh, that might actually be it over here. Come on, anything? We can't take that. We can dig in here, though. Actually, I do need that confetti. We got 10 coins here instead of normal coins. Bit of an upgrade inside the temple, it seems. Shiny hammer. More coins. I think there's another switch over. Yeah, another patch over here. There we go. I want to check out one more thing. I think I saw a patch of sand over here. No. But we have 1,000-fold arms and something to tear away. Let's see what this sign says, shall we? Ah, this one is very complex. The grammar is of an ancient type, even for ancient writing. Goodness, even the interbittings have been reversed. This will take me some time, I'm afraid. Good. I need you to stay there. Because the puzzle is kind of obvious. Yeah, can you keep that racket down while I'm translating? Now, where was I? Whoa, when did that happen? To be honest, I could spend a few more hours on the left set of text, but I suppose the time isn't right. Very well, onward. It's quite dark in here, even for an ancient temple. As a scholar and scientist, I don't believe in ghosts or similar nonsense, but I don't like this feeling. Yeah, for now, I am going to leave the temple and end the episode off here. I'm going to go to a save block, and I'll meet you back in the temple later. But for now, I'm going to end this episode off here. Next time, we explore the rest of the temple. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye!